So the only way I could get this to work was to capture all of the desktop audio, which I think is going to fuck a lot of things up. I'm very quiet. All right, 1 second. How about now? Am I quiet now? Because I'm peaking the microphone if I go any louder than this. Okay, do I need to like turn down the browser audio, like the music volume? Oh, by the way, you have a Fugi. I'm not sure if you noticed that at the bottom right. Every time you talk, it's going to light up. Now, you shouldn't hear the YouTube music, or the music that I'm playing now. That you should not hear Toots and the Maytals in the YouTube version. You can? Fuck. Hold on. That's not good. So you can hear Toots and the Maytals. Here, I'm going to pause Toots and the Maytals. What you should hear on the... Gotcha. Great. Good. Yeah, the generic is exactly what we're going for. Sorry, YouTube, but you're getting one song on a loop for right now because I just can't be fucked to figure that half out. Okay, and now, champagne! Is that more Toots and the Maytals? It is more Toots and the Maytals. It's great news, Cha. Did I get to listen to more Toots and the Maytals? The fuck is my Fugi? Why'd my Fugi go away? Fugi, come back! Fugi, come back! There we go. So, I was listening to a, like, ska, reggae, hour. It was more than an hour. Like, they did a fucking serious amount of, that on this radio station in St. Louis. One of the few good radio stations in St. Louis, and they were doing ska and reggae, and one guy said, we got a lot of phone calls accusing us of playing skinhead music and not the Misfits, damn, I can't remember what the name of the band was. Oh, the Specials, yeah. A lot of skinhead music and the Specials. So anyways, here's the Specials. I truly love a DJ that doesn't give a fuck about his audience. Like, you found him. You can go somewhere else if you want. I like his music. Yep. Go listen to AM or something, you tasteless pieces of shit. 46 was my number. All right, so I'm going to now hide the window capture. Bloop. That's gone. And you should be able to see Peak. Do you want to play Peak? Oh, that's right, you're playing Grimshire. Okay. All right, browser is peaking a little bit, so I'm going to turn that music down. Okay. Cool. One more thing to figure out, and then I get to play video games. Now all I need is the link for chat. Which means God, I was about to like subscribe to my own YouTube channel from my alternate account. So that's no, bad idea. Stay separate. Dumb. I think I'm dumb. By the way, I'm just going to be talking a lot via stream, so if you want some silence while you play, I will understand. That's fine. No, go. I kind of realized that, like, as I was like, no, I need to fill the air. This is not, I can't, like, be chill time, so I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Ta-ta. Bye. It was. How well I remember, look was in his eyes. These are mine. Why does my character look so twitchy? Oh, buddy, you got some problems, don't you? How do we get this to work? All right, I am now bored trying to fix this problem. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna pop out this chat. Minimize this window. Pray to the mighty Lord. Big pie in the sky. Show me love. Show me love. Are we going to be able to now just play a video game without stressing? Probably not. Onward! Sure. Oh my god, this song is so fucking good. Okay, alright. Let's fucking cook some shit. Good morning! This is where I'm gonna start the VOD. I need to go back and learn how to delete everything. And redo the mod VOD stuff. I need to learn how to edit. But good morning. Festa! Guten Tag. Well, good morning. Buenos noches is night. Tardes, afternoon. Buenos morning. Buenos dias is good day. I should learn how to say good morning in Italian. There are people in this world that hear a New Jersey accent and go, oh, they're Italian. No. What are you talking about? They're Americans. It's good to see you, bud. Good to see anybody. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to be talking to myself for the next 2 hours. Which is a huge part of the game, but, you know, you play video games and you talk. The art of the yap is a very important one in this business. Speaking of which, I'm not sure if you've heard the whole plan, but I'm going to be a VTuber soon. I have my model mostly done in terms of like assets, but I am going to rig it this weekend, hopefully. And like, I'm not even like, oh man, I'm so fucking lazy. I'm hoping to just have it done this weekend. That might be an unrealistic thing, but I'm just kind of going for it, and hopefully I can do it. And really anything can be done to this song, because, oh my god. I thought about that, but I just don't have the ability to stream content consistently. Yeah, so the big thing that every like VTuber and YouTuber out there that's been giving advice. Who built that bridge? Yeah, the advice is stream consistently and like at the same time every day. Like, don't skip a stream unless you have to. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to treat this like a job. Like, I would like to be a content creator. I'd like to be a streamer. I'd like to be a VTuber. You know, the dream is full time, like where I quit my other job and do this. But that would be dumb to do right now. I'm not going to do that. And let's see here. I have a pretty decent job. Unfortunately, it's with the federal government, so, you know, it's there for as long as that exists. But I have a decent job now. I'm now into my mid-30s, which means that I don't have, like, the stars in my eyes about being a star anymore. Nor do I have the delusion that I will ever start a D&D podcast, because nightmare. A guy I started following last year had a small following when I started watching, and now regularly has over 150 people watching every day. But he streams 12 hours a day, which is untenable for most. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and, like, one of my favorite streamers goes by Giga, Geega, like, had a very lucrative, high-powered, like, tech job. And then she got news that she was going to die. Like, end of life human person dead. And went through all of this shit, went through surgery. And when she heard that, she was like, well, this job isn't going to matter anymore because I will be dead. So I'll just start streaming because, like, you know, fuck it, whatever. And then the doctors were like, this surgery is going to be very serious, very dangerous, blah, blah, blah. And then after the surgery, they're like, nope, you're fine, never mind. All good, 100%, cleared up. You're going to have some pain after the surgery, but you're going to live forever now. And so she was actually successful in streaming during those months. And she just kept going. And with that type of, like, she's got the type of, like, work ethic that's really good for someone who, like, wants to start from the very bottom. And work her way up. And while I don't have that kind of drive, I'm actively practicing to have it. We gotta make a decision here. No. Granola bar is the obvious choice to be thrown off the mountain first. This is about weight savings. Yeah, and honestly, I've been listening to her advice nonstop, which is stream consistently. For the love of God, don't quit your job. Which has never been in the running, which it's a bit insulting, but there's times where, like, I mean, I get it. Every time someone has said this to me, I get it. But I've had so many people like, don't quit your job to try and pursue this full time. I'm like, I fucking know, guys. I know. I've seen that shit before. I have no intention of quitting this good job just for this until I'm able. And then you bet your ass, like, yeah. Okay, there we go. Got it. I like streaming because I'm curious about the logistics of it and some exposure therapy for my anxiety and social isolation, but I have no desire to do it as a job. I get the impulse, though. We should collab sometime. Yeah, right now my game plan is to stream to have solid set in stone streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday morning. And any other time that I can stream, I will. Because I mostly play fucking video games or, like, do art. Like, at my computer anyways, I might as well just throw it up and start talking to people. Pow. Damn, that hook a lot. You fucking bastard. Come on, you're coming with me, bud. This has to be done. I'm gonna get the Scoutmaster out of here. I'm taking this horn to the top, and I'm getting the Scoutmaster out of here. I'm sorry, like, he's that poor fucking guy. So, okay, so the bugle on the beach that I just left, because we crash landed on a beach. Have you played this yet? Yeah, the bugle on the beach is just obnoxious. Like, you can just play it. And there's an achievement to play the bugle for capybaras. Okay, yeah. When in the snow biome, if you play the trumpet for the capybaras, you get an achievement and a hat. A very cool hat, mind you. The friendship bugle is one where if you play it, you boost your friends. Like, they have infinite, or they have their stamina doesn't deplete as long as you're playing it. So, like, you can, like, you know, caffeine up, sprint up, like the side of a really sheer cliff face, and then start playing the trumpet and have all your friends follow you, without, you know, having all 4 people, like, you know, get jacked up on energy drinks. But the Scoutmaster's bugle. So I'm going to give you a running theory before I tell you what the Scoutmaster's bugle does. The Scoutmaster is dead in this. And this isn't a theory. That's true. The Scoutmaster left us, like, books and notes on how to climb this mountain and live. Very cool. However, I believe that he was left behind here. And once I think that he's the one who triggered the plane crash. I believe that we were brought here for a purpose. I believe that we were brought here to learn how to be true scouts. And the only way that that was going to happen was with, sorry, one second. The only way that, like, we get out of here is by working together. And I think the Scoutmaster wants that for us. Because if you go too far ahead of the Scoutmaster, or if you go far ahead of your group and, like, seem like you're going to leave them behind, the Scoutmaster will spawn and chase you. And he is a long-limbed, scary motherfucker. Like, truly a terrifying sight. He can climb any surface. Like, you can outrun him, but only down. If you try to outclimb him, you will lose. He will grab you, kick the shit out of you, and then throw you off the mountain if you get too far from your friends. And I think that's because he was left behind. He doesn't want that for anyone else. I get it. It's scary. Yes, it's dark, but it makes sense. I think he triggered the plane crash because he wants us to be true scouts. Like, yeah, he's a little fucked up in the head. I get it. Like, that's, you know, that's not great to do to kids, but he wants what's best for us, even if that's in his deranged, undead mind, is to crash us on a deserted island. But he has faith in us, and that's nice. It's a complicated thing, but, like, you know, the Revenant, like, he's a Revenant, but he's not a Revenant that wants revenge. He's a Revenant that wants to pass on a spirit and skills to kids. And yes, super fucked up to do that to kids, but, like, he's also pretty fucked up himself, so, you know, I get it. However, the Scoutmaster's bugle. So the Scoutmaster will chase you if you are too far from your group. If you play the Scoutmaster's bugle, he will just spawn wherever, whenever, and he will chase you until he throws you off the mountain and kills you. There is something about that bugle that enrages him to the point where he is willing to kill you for just having played it. It's hilarious because I knew what it was the moment I got it because I'd seen a bunch of YouTube videos. And I was like, okay, well, now I gotta. And so I did. And he killed me pretty much right away. I forgot what fucking movie it was where it's a bunch of soldiers who go in on a helicopter and surprise, the helicopter doesn't do good. The helicopter doesn't copter. It just does what helicopters do in movies, which is crash. This is based on a true story, apparently. Lone Survivor. The movie is Lone Survivor. And these guys are doing this op in Afghanistan. And, oh no, they land successfully, sorry. So they go into Afghanistan to do this operation. I think they complete the mission. I can't remember if they complete the mission or not. But basically, they're up in the mountains of Afghanistan. And they are... basically, they run across, like, some, I think, shepherds. Like, the shepherd's dad and the kid. Like, his kid. And the soldiers are kind of standing around being like, well, shit. We can't just smoke these guys because there's a kid here. And that would be, you know, bad. We don't want that. So, I guess we let the kid go with the knowledge that he's going to rat on us. Let's see what this yellow clusterberry does. It's probably going to hurt me a lot. Yeah, with the knowledge that, like, this kid's going to rat them out to whatever fighting organization is in Afghanistan at the time. I can't remember. It's not the Mujahideen. But anyways, yeah. So basically, they're like, oh, well, we're not kid killers, so we're going to leave the dad tied up here. We're going to let the kid run down. We're going to try and get the fuck out of here before anyone comes after us. And that's when things go tits up. Because the moment they let that kid go, this is a child that has been sheep herding in Afghanistan, like, his entire life. And so the moment they let this kid go, he full tilt sends it down the mountain. Like, you watch this kid just do these intense, insane leaps down rocks and, like, scree and shit, and it's just moving at the speed of sound. It's comical about how much time these soldiers thought they had versus how much they realized they had when they let this kid go. They fly down the mountain. All of this to say, when I blew the Scoutmaster's bugle, I turned into that kid, and I flew down this mountain to get back to my friends. I did not make it. I threw myself down huge, like, oh my God, and it just bad. Is that vine linked into the fucking lava? Go fuck yourself, Peak. Alright, I'm thinking here and then, like, really fucking send it here. Probably have a piton. Oof. But yeah, I mean, unless you're in for, like, some, you know, soldier schlock, then go ahead and watch Lone Survivor. My goal, just to be clear, Face On, is it with a Z or with an S? Face On or Face On? Should I pronounce both A's? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, if you're in for some good, like, soldier schlock, like some good war movies, then, I mean, well, good. Lone Survivor's fine. It's fine. It turns into slapstick really quickly when these soldiers, like, start throwing, like, they literally throw themselves down this mountain, rolling and, like, really hurting themselves, to get away from all of this. Which is kind of all they have, like, that's all they can do, is to get away, is to just send it, just go. And as the title would suggest, there is one survivor left. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, we're not gonna make it. Oh, please let there be a play. Oh, no. Oh, this was the bad route. This is the bad ending. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Face On. Ah, okay. So anyways, yeah, they throw themselves down a hill, like, just to, like, get away from gunfire. And it's, like, all understandable. Like, you know, I would do the fucking same thing. But they end up, like, smacking into trees and rocks, and it just turns into such a Bugs Bunny style. No! No! Ah! I'm good. Everything's fine. See, the thing about me and video games is that I'm good at them all the time and never lose. No, give me more health back than that, you fucker. Come on, all the way, all the way. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. How? Yes. Face on. There's nothing to worry about. Again, I must reiterate, I am good at all video games forever. I got this. Watch. Watch me send this. I shouldn't have pressed spacebar there. But I did. You know why? You know why I pressed spacebar? Because I'm good at all video games forever. I made it. Everyone keeps questioning me. They're like, hey, Pasta, are you sure that's the right route? I'm like, of course it's the right route. You know why? And then they sigh because they know the answer. We all know the answer. In my head, canonically, I'm not sure if you're watching on Twitch. I'm not sure if you could hear The Justice playing right now, but oh, Justice, my favorite band of all time ever. Yeah, I just have a vision in my head that the kid that I'm playing right now is actually listening to Justice. You fuck Rain. You dirty, dirty bastard. A dirty, dirty man, Sydney Shaw. Where did he learn a name like... Where did he learn like pseudonym? Yeah, my kids just got ear pods in. Ain't nothing to them. This is a day. It's the day at the gym. God, I know some people that I used to work with at REI that, like, this is like their fantasy. Like, crashed on a desert island, forced to climb for their survival. 100%. Volunteer for that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No! Damn it. Oh, no. Oh, and we're in the fog. It's good. Okay. That's all right. That's more bones for me to chew on later. Just have to go find my body. Oh my god. They gave me the Naruto headband. Yeah, I got friends that would just, like... I also have a lot of friends who, like, are very outdoorsy, but, like, are absolutely outdoorsy with a time limit that they set for themselves, where they're like, they will go and, like, just be in the absolute shit for a week. And then they're like, all right, I'm done, and I want a bath and a bed. And then there's other ones where it's like, if civilization collapsed right now and I was in the woods, I'd be fine. Like, if my city was smote by God and I just had to live in the woods for several years or my entire life, Now, do I want that? No. Could I? Absolutely. Absolutely, I'd make it. I was so close to that next ridge. God, I was so close. But close is 4 horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades. Which, speaking of which, I will start playing again soon as I get a VR headset, which might be today. We'll see. Eat the food. Eat the more food. Yes, more of the food. Yes, cook the food. Can you just straight roast a coconut like this? I wonder. Yeah, but I might be in the possession of a headset, a VR headset, by the end of today. Unfortunately, it's going to be the Meta Quest, which I don't want to buy it, but it is the only one that is not like over $1,000, and Jaboy will not be going in for that. I mean, I guess I could like rob somebody on the way to Micro Center. That'd be cool. There's someone wealthy enough to be carrying around $1,000 in cash between me and Micro Center, where I live. Usually Micro Center, at least from my experience, is out in the suburbs, or out in the suburbs, past the suburbs, where like the real cowardly white people ran to during white flight. This is a joke, by the way, to the NSA and Twitch employees that are listening to this. I would never do that. End of sentence. I feel like the days of, like, I wonder what's the easiest scam you can pull nowadays for money. Like back in the day, man, you bottled up some like you found like a beetroot in the ground. You squeezed that beetroot into a tiny glass jar, and you filled that with some water, and you shook it. You put a label on it. And you said health cure, health tonic, and you could sell that to all the rubes in town if you put on enough show, and then move on to the next town before they figured out that you were full of shit and tar and feather you. Now today you have to do that with technology, and I'm not into that, you know? My Steam pop-ups? Oh, no. Why are you not in... There we go. Thank you, Boots. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, folks. Got to work on something real quick. Is there a streamer mode in Steam? Oh, I certainly hope there is a streamer mode. That would be nice. Security? No. Account? No. Friends und chat. Get up, get up. Get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Alright, that'll have to do for now. And you got the notion, just do it and start the commotion. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bing, bing, bang. Bang, bang, bang. I'm using Game Capture, Boots. I think I'm using Game Capture. I hope I'm using Game Capture. Whoops, there we go. The fog rises while you're fucking with your stream. All right, chat. You have a grocery store at your disposal. And you have 3 snack baggies worth of space to make your snack pack for your survival food. Boots, I've done all of those things. And it's still showing up. But I've gone offline, so hopefully the things won't show up. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna actually keep these. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these. I'm probably gonna delete these VODs, just from the early days of testing, and then basically I'm gonna keep the only VODs I'm gonna keep are the ones with the pasta model whenever I get that done, which hopefully today. Honestly, I shouldn't get that VR headset, if only because I need to focus on getting that model done. Little steppies, little steppies, little steppies. Just tiny little steppies. Little steppies is a very, very important aspect of this game. If you have not mastered little steppies, you have not mastered Peak. Get up, get up. Get up, get up. Light it up, baby. See, most people reserve their extra energy for like an emergency or like a gamble of a climb. I think that's a mistake. I think you just send it. If you run out of energy, you run out of energy. Yeah, okay, so you have 3 snack pack size bags for which to pack your survival snacks. What do you pack? What do you bring? Now, mind you, these are snack packs. This is just you making snacks. You have a grocery store at your disposal to fill these 3 small bags. But, like, what are you packing? Because, like, the optimal thing to do would be to, like, one bag be, like, you know, multivitamin shit. The other would be, like, just nothing but salt. You just pack that thing with salt. Boots, that's the cheater answer, but also the correct one. I mean, answer is yes, like peanut butter and water purification tablets if you have them at your grocery store, which I think I've seen them there before. Or I guess bleach. I don't know if you could store bleach in plastic baggies, but yeah, if you can bring bleach and just put some tiny drops of bleach into your water and then let that sit for a couple hours, that will make your water drinkable. Bleach is an old, like, scout trick that you can do. Like, if you are really desperate for water and you need it purified, not just, like, filtered, but purified, bleach will do it. Okay, cool. We have the Scoutmaster's Bugle. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get him out of here. That's my promise. Bleach and plastic baggies. Yeah. I know you can't store gasoline in plastic bags, which, God, does anybody remember when COVID kicked off and there was that guy who stored like gallons of gasoline in trash bags in the back of his car, basically creating a bomb? Fucking moron. I bet he thought he was so clever too. I know he thought he was so smart for doing that. Unsurprisingly, it burst. Because he's an idiot. But yeah, look it up. And like the interesting thing with trash bags for like survival stuff is that you can, like a lot of people say, oh, you know, fill up your bathtub with water, or fill up your sinks and bathtubs and like whatever surfaces you have with water in case you don't have any to drink. That is a good idea. However, there is a better way, which is to fill up trash bags inside your tub. And the trash bags are going to be for like water, like just drinking water. Because it's going to like keep it clean and relatively fresh as compared to just leaving it in an open surface. It also will keep it from evaporating. So fill that with trash bags, and then you wanna fill up like bins if you can. Or even better, bins with, fill up bins with water as well, so that you have things for like cooking and cleaning. Something that you can like scoop the water out of, because getting water out of a trash bag is a fucking nightmare. You can like put a straw in it and drink straight from that, if you have to. But you know, obviously not the most convenient thing. Sorry. Thank you, Casey Neistat, for introducing me to this song. I don't know what happened to you. I presume you're not dead, or I would have heard about that. But yeah. Or what you could do, instead of grabbing trash bags and doing that shit, is actually prepare by buying real water containers that are designed for long-term storage. I am the best at all video games forever. Vine slapped. The ground is for suckers. The ground, I don't need it. Let's see, what other home survival tips can I have for you? Honestly, the best prepper thing that you can do, anything like any preparation beforehand, go get your neighbor's phone number and give them yours, and say, hey, if anything happens, we're neighbors. We can look out for each other. And then start a garden, tiny little garden, and include herbs in that, because it's nice to have food that tastes good, no matter where you are or when you are. Let the boys be like Slam. The boys be boys. Yeah, so I went kind of insane for a little while. That really hasn't changed much. I'm still very much into prepping as a hobby. I'm a hobbyist prepper. It's very important for people to know that I am not like actively building bunkers and shit. Because the bunker is the last thing you want to build. Like, that's not where your head should go when you think of survival. Because, like, you know, the bunker is old school. Like, that's for people planning for like a nuclear issue, which we're not going to talk about here. This is not the venue for it. But yeah, the bunker is the bad idea. But being cool with your neighbor, that's the real shit. Making sure that your neighbor is all good and that you're friendly with them. Or at the very least that you can be like cordial and neighborly, especially when shit goes down. Because like evidence time after time after time is that when shit really goes down, it's not The Walking Dead. It's Stand Still, Stay Silent. If you haven't read that comic, it is truly some of the best, I call it post-apocalyptic fiction, but it's post-apocalyptic fiction where, like, the entire world has been wiped out by this mysterious disease that basically mutated people into monsters. Not zombies, but something else more horrifying. It is truly one of my favorite pieces of media I've ever ingested in any genre, like movie, TV, music. Watch that. Because it's about, like, so the 5 Nordic nations that still stand they're still different culturally. They still speak different languages, and they now they worship many different gods. Like, the old gods are back. Did my voice just turn off my clap-on light? Weird. Besides, reminds me, I still haven't read my copy of Ashes Without Number. Faison, can you send that name to me? Are the old gods in Pog? The old gods are back in Pog form. No. Alf is not back. Oh, God, I miss Pogs. All right, this way fucked us last time, and I don't want to go all the way back down this way. God, that's so far to go. And it doesn't look like the interior is an option. And I don't have any fucking pitons. Damn it. Nope, this is the way. This has got to be it. I'm not going back down. But yeah, so basically it's about these Nordic nations. Oh, thank you. Working together to like just survive in this absolute hellish world. And they do it without being like all worry about it. Like there's no one being like, this is our water, this is our food, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, shit. If we don't work together, we all die. And like some cultures have kind of taken on the mantle of like being the protectors and like being on the outskirts of the silent world. Actually, hold on. I have actually a map made by the artist. Oh, I have a buck wild plan. I have a buck wild plan that is going to work. Y'all are not ready for this fucking play. Get your fucking clippers ready. And like the actual comic, like that's the world building. The actual comic is about a bunch of people from those countries kind of thrown together to explore, to be like the first in to like actually explore the Silent Realm after the second retaking of it failed horrifically. Like that big heroic, humanity like rallies together and throws all of their tech and shit at the problem, and it doesn't work. It just goes so poorly. Bum, 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 bum. Gonna get poisoned here. Gonna heal myself with this lamp. Oh, I don't need to heal myself. Just let the poison go down. The poison. Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Was it... Did I fuck up down there? Did I get past this point? I had to. Yeah, this is new, I think. I hope. Fuck you, rain. There we go. Lurk mode. Anyways, and like despite a language barrier, despite like religious differences, despite being just entirely from a different place, they make it. And that's what you need to do. You need to be friends with your neighbors, or at least cordial enough to like not try and kill each other over petty things. But that's not as fun as talking about like gear. I love gear. And the real thing is like if you want to survive, it's not about discipline, it's not about preparation, it's not about knowledge. It's about how much paracord you can fit on all of your shit. Like your paracord should be covering your rifle, it should be worn on your wrist. It should be your shoelaces. It should, like, if you put paracord on your cane, your hiking stick, like the more paracord you have, the longer you're going to live. Straight up. Like you don't even have to use it. It's just a buff. And like people see you coming. And it's like a towel in The Hitchhiker's Guide. It's like, oh, like that person can defend themselves and they probably have everything they need. So why wouldn't I just, cough up a little something extra for them? Or you can be intimidated and be like, have a kind of like a peacock display of your survival prowess to other survivalists. Because like if you show up and you don't have enough paracord and somebody else has more paracord on you, you're going to have to bend the knee to that person. And you don't want that. Survival is about Paracord dominance. Paracord dominance. The possibility story. It all started back in a salty brine. I was put into some cold water. This is gonna hurt me, but I'm hungry. No, I'm not. What the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna snipe that wasp nest, though. Fuck. Next time, wasp nest. Oh, I love this band. Or this. I love this artist. He makes such weird shit. Okay. Do we need little steppies for this? We might need little steppies for this. No, we don't. Fantastic news. Let's see what else. What other... I've been looking at ABC watches, which are altitude, barometer, compass. And it'll obviously give you your altitude. It'll give you the pressure, which is funny because the rep, the Sunto, which is the watch company that I like, it's like Garmin, but like more expensive and I guess maybe better. I don't know if Garmin's kind of surpassed them in terms of stuff like that. But yeah, when he was traveling across Missouri, basically he was going in and out of a storm. So his watch, the barometer would go off and tell him that the storm was coming like every 5 minutes. Go fuck yourself. And I can't just power through that. Well, let my people go. There is not a world in which I make this. Nope. Go down. God, that man could sing. Ugh. To let my people go. And play. I wonder nowadays, like in the trumpet circles. Oh shit. Hey, remember that time I said I was going to snipe that bee's nest? I really wish I had actually done it. Because I can't get down. Fuck, don't sting me, don't sting me. Ah! I should have taken the sting. But yeah, the altitude barometer compass watch I really want, even though I don't ever wear a watch. But if I spent that much on a watch, I would probably wear it. So, like, a watch to tell time and to, like, remind you what day it is always good for survival. Any knife in a survival situation is a survival knife. Just have something sharp to cut things with. Mostly cloth and clothing and, like, fire starting stuff. You don't need a big knife. It helps to have a big knife, but you don't need a big knife. I carry multiple when I go in the woods. I have my Leatherman Micra in my first aid kit. Ooh. Bean! Go down, Moses! Oh, I love his voice. Yeah, I have my Leatherman Micra, which has scissors, which God have scissors. Always have scissors. They're so handy in the woods. You have no idea until you're like, fuck, I could just do this with a pair of scissors. And then I have my Benchmade Griptilian, which is just like a little flip-out thing, like a little standard pocket knife on my right hip. And then I have my big old fixed blade, usually on my backpack, in a dorky tactical quick pull position. So it's like kind of the handle's down so I can just grab it and pull it because I have nightmares about being ambushed by some creature and somehow having the time to defend myself. You never know. You do. I will be dead. I swear to God, I think this thing makes, like, it reduces your overall stamina faster than a normal wall would. Fuck! Ugh. I got no food. Explain. Alright, we're gonna need everything we can get. Goodbye, antidote. So those are the 3 knives that I carry with me. A lot of survivalists swear by, like, you know, like those morale patches that they wear. A lot of them have, like, a razor blade underneath that. Mostly, like, because it's just a really convenient place to store it. But also, like, it can be, like, a razor blade can be very handy for, like, kindling and stuff. If I don't make it up this, I'm dead. Alright, it's food time. Whatever this is down here, it's getting eaten. Oh, it's crisp apples. Yes, this is great. First aid. The standard applies to first aid. Like, you can just look up a list of stuff that you should bring in the woods with you, or, like, for survival. And the good news is that, like, unlike ultralight backpacking, which I used to do, you can just do, like, a first aid kit inside your house doesn't take up any weight. So you can, like, stock up on as many bandages. You can grab, like, the big old tubes of antiseptic and just all that stuff. Oh, this is gonna be such a trick. 1, 2, 3, switch. Ah, fuck. Okay, we have to abandon this. We gotta go somewhere else. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, for backpacking, that's a different story. You're gonna wanna, for backpacking or your bug out bag, which is another conversation that we'll have at some other time. You're gonna want stuff that's much smaller. In fact, I don't really want to be this guy, because this woman is just trying to, like, do her best. I think, like, I can't imagine she made this video for clout, but there is this woman on YouTube who did, like, hey, here's a bug out bag that I made for my family. And she's already, oh boy. Yep, and that's the ball game, folks. Well, we tried. But, like, man, she brought, like, a whole hairbrush, whole tubes of shampoo and conditioner. Like, put a bunch of stuff in the bag, which were, like, these crappy school backpacks that were, like, way too heavy and way too big. And, like, theoretically, this is for her family to, like, I don't know, a lot of hair, and you have to evacuate. Like, maybe consider cutting it shorter. If not, bring a comb and, like, just do your best. Like, little comforts are fine, but, like, a whole hairbrush is a lot to bring in terms of space and weight. If you are going to bring a brush, if you really do have that kind of hair, cut the handle off. Don't bring anything extra that you need to. Just bring the bristles. Like, tubes of toothpaste. If you're going to prep, if you're going to take the time to prep, get powdered toothpaste or something smaller. Like a smaller thing of toothpaste, and just use as little as possible. So you don't need, like, a whole tube of toothpaste for an entire family. Like, one travel size, toothpaste is going to work for the whole family for weeks if you just do a tiny dot on the brush, which is all you need. Water, honestly, like buying little plastic bottles of water is not bad. It's not a bad idea. Because they're much lighter than any kind of like Nalgene, which I think she also packed a Nalgene. Don't pack Nalgenes. If you're doing ultralight shit, don't. Or if you're doing ultralight shit, if you're doing any kind of like, hey, this is my emergency bag and I need space and weight, lose the Nalgenes immediately. There's thousands of solutions on how to do lighter. I use smart water bottles all the time for water filtration. Granola. Sorry, y'all, if you'll give me a second. Damn it, Casey. Let's see here. I'm currently trying to find all of the pictures that I took. I took a shit ton of screenshots from this lady in her YouTube video, and maybe I was like in a fit of like, hey, maybe just don't do this. I erased all of them. I have an entire album full of just my cat. It appears not to be so. Damn shame that. I'll find the video later. But yeah, this is someone who like maybe glanced at a list and said, I can do that. And then she getting prepared at all. That's the start. Is to yeah. I saw a lot of online stuff about like antibiotics, and people were like, oh, go to your pet store and you can buy a bunch of like, you know, antibiotic pills for fish tanks that humans can use. And I'm like, maybe? I guess? But like, I don't know if that's true. And honestly, if I'm like not trained in the art of using antibiotics, I'm not going to. That's the other thing is like, don't use things that you don't know how to use. Like if you buy like a little like flint and tinder fire starter, you better be practicing with that thing like often, because the things are hard to use. If you don't know how to use a tourniquet, don't use a tourniquet. You might hurt somebody. You will hurt somebody. What else do I got? What else do I got? Backpack should be comfortable, light, and fit as close to your body as possible. Those school backpacks that like hang way out, no good. No good. You need compression straps that pull that right into your like center of gravity, so that you are fast, you are mobile, high speed, low drag, as the tactical teens would say. New series on NBC. What else? Okay, we got first aid. Stuff to remove ticks. Always check for ticks. Whoever you're with, you're going to be intimate with them because you're going to be checking for ticks in places that you probably don't want to check unless you know them well, real well. But thankfully, we actually have phones now, so you can kind of use phones to check the places for ticks. Don't buy snake bite kits. They're a scam. A dangerous scam at that. They do not work. Don't suck out the venom. I really wanted to learn how to stitch, like stitch wounds, but apparently that stay still and wait for rescue. Or like, you know, even better, like, you know, you could use a tourniquet in, you know, anywhere, like in a city, you could use a tourniquet right by a hospital and save somebody's life. But that's because like the EMS is not far away. I still might learn how to stitch wounds just for the fuck of it. A lot of this is just learning it for the fuck of it. I like. No shit. Okay. Oh, Katamari Damacy. Yes. I listened to a 12-hour stream of Mint and Doki Bird, who are two VTubers, play Hardcraft Minecore until Hardcraft Minecore. Hardcore Minecraft until they beat the Ender Dragon. I actually haven't watched the last 2 hours because it's kind of painful because they're both like Mint is falling asleep at the computer. And Doki Bird is really starting to lose her mind. Yeah, I watched them for 12 hours. The thing is though, Mint had some like some music queued up for the VOD, or for her stream. And she didn't change the track. It was just one track for 12 hours. And I didn't notice it until she had mentioned something. And then I immediately forgot it again. Which is weird because I usually notice when things are off about music. But I was able to tune it out well enough because if you want to see two people kind of perpetuate each other's crash outs in a way that is like, it's like if you ever look up an explanation for how like nuclear plants go into meltdown and it kind of turns into a runaway effect, it was that where these two girls were just feeding into each other's crash outs, and yet they like got so far. I've never seen two people argue so much and also accomplish so much at the sport back, but. Also, Doki Bird is bait for lesbians. Like, go look up Doki Bird and look up her old models, and look at her most recent one and tell me I'm wrong. Like, I swear to God, like I might mimic like her most recent look with her bounty hunter look. I might like just go buy all of that because that's kind of how I want to look. Like. Just want to look like a lesbian, you know? I want to dress like one. All my friends in Austin, all my gay friends in Austin were like, we're going to turn you into a lesbian. And I was like, I bowed to them as if they were some kind of sensei with ancient wisdom. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Cook. All right. So here's the plan for this one. We're going to avoid the ever-living shit out. No! Oh, that's gone. Yeah, the plan for this one is to stay as far to the left as possible. Because the last time that we went right, I like every time that we've gone right, it's screwed us. And there is no real center, unfortunately. Don't go out. Okay, cool. Do it! Yeah, I've never had the stamina for a 12-hour gaming session. Like even without streaming, and like streaming takes stuff from you. It takes energy from you, especially if I spend a whole lot less of it streaming than I do like in person, but it still takes something from me. So like the idea to entertain people for 12 hours and then on top of that do the hardcore mode in Minecraft on one life is most impressive. There's no vine over here. All right, that's fine. I should have never given up trumpet. I should have kept going with it. Trumpet's so cool. I think trombone is cooler, despite it being objectively weird looking. And then there's saxophone, which like is kind of in a category of its own. And then there's this song that makes me want to cry every time. And the hard part about this song being on this playlist is that I want to just be quiet and listen. But I can't because I'm streaming. But it's, God, it's such a beautiful song. And like, the message that goes with it, just the idea that you're not alone. Not only are you not alone, but like you are with people who are in sync. That this massive galaxy out there isn't some scary place devoid of any life or familiarity. Like everyone's out there. They're all playing the same song. We're all playing the same song. We play different instruments. Maybe sometimes we play at different tunes. Sorry, I had to take a moment. And now I want to go hiking. Honestly, if the air wasn't so bad right now, I would definitely go hiking after this. But it should clear up tomorrow, so that might be what I do. Ooh, fine. Okay, well, left doesn't look any easier than right. I wonder what Bennett Foddy would have to say about this. I wonder if Bennett Foddy's played this game. I bet he loves this game. Seems extremely his shit. Like, I'm sure that when he plays, like, he flips his mouse, like, he plays with the mouse, like, on the wall. And, like, his keyboard is, like, stapled up under his desk. And he's, like, that man knows how to make things difficult. Which makes me wonder, like, if he's very easygoing. It's like, someone who's experienced that level of, like, frustration and just thrives through it has to be chill. Or has to be fucking intolerable. I can't imagine it's the second one, but you never know. God, Bennett Foddy makes video games that are like... I had a lot of friends in St. Louis that were contrarians, oftentimes. And I've been there too. But having arguments with them felt like playing one of his games. You could never get your footing. You were never allowed to get your footing. All you could do was just persevere. This feels like not the right way to go. This seems like the easier route that I might regret later. We're good. By the way, if anybody ever is making a game and they need somebody to whistle for them, I'm pretty good. I can make that. And next up is Menina by Os Buchanches, otherwise known as The Mutants. I do need to learn this in Portuguese and English. Tomorrow I'm going over to a friend's house who used to sing for the Purduets, the singing group for the Purdue college, and they're going to teach me how to sing properly. And then, like every other VTuber on the planet, I'm going to start doing either karaoke streams or do covers of songs. Because I think I have a decent voice. And even still, if I don't, I don't think it matters. Mostly because, like, there's a lot of VTubers who do a lot of covers that just can't sing. Mume, it was in Hololive. Unfortunately, due to health issues, she had to graduate. And for those who don't know what graduation essentially means retirement of that certain character. So, like, if you're moving on to another character, maybe in another corporation, you've graduated from there. But Mume kind of admitted this, that when she started, she was really intimidated by the amount of people around her who could sing, because she just could not. All right, you are going in here. You're coming with me. But yeah, she admitted that she couldn't sing very well. And you've listened to some of her older stuff, it's clear that she was, like, untrained. But she was saying okay. Now that she's graduated, she has her own YouTube channel. Oh, it would be really cool if I could make this. Oh my god. But now she has her own channel, which I need to go find the name of. I'm subscribed to it on this account, so I need to go find it. But she can sing now. Damn, she can sing. Like, that is a skill you learn and practice and train with. And, like, yeah, there are some people that are born naturally with great voices, but, like, grab someone who's natural with a great voice and put them on stage versus someone who's been training for 10 years. The person who's training for 10 years is going to smoke them every time. That person with the 10 years may not, like, have that natural voice, but man, they know how to project. They know how to change tones. They know what their limits are. So that'll probably be another skill that I practice amongst the many, many others. I have currently given up fencing to pursue this. Not really to pursue this. Like, I'm gonna go fencing in like 2 months. Go back to class at least. But I really needed the time to, like, get into a rhythm with streaming that, unfortunately, given the position of my school at the moment, is a bit far. So I'll get back to it. But yeah, right now it's gotta be all VTuber. gotta finish this thing before I, like, run out of steam. Oh man, you know what I really am gonna do after this stream though? I'm gonna take a nap, and it's gonna be great because I slept like dog shit last night. I had that bug in the back of my brain telling me that I should just skip streaming today because I slept poorly last night. That bug needs to be murdered. Like, I understand self-care. Trust me, I get it. Like, I'm very good at self-care. In fact, some might say I'm too good at it to the point where it affects my ability to get things but like I've given myself this like goal of stream consistently, don't miss a day. Like even if you're like, you know, even if you're feeling down or sad or tired, like the only excuse about not streaming is something extreme, which did happen. I had to go hang out with my dad while my mom went on vacation because my dad's ailing. And so I just had to go hang out with him. And let me tell you, the internet in the middle of nowhere, Indiana, is garbage. And my laptop is also not good to run stuff. So I think I did like an art stream or something and then called it. But even then I made every day. Well, I made one day, and then the other day that I was supposed to stream, I couldn't. But other than that, I've been keeping up. I've also been holding off on buying shit. Like whenever I start a new hobby, it all focuses to a point of gear. Backpacking, longboarding, fencing, woodworking, sewing. Like the moment I get into a hobby, it is all about what I can buy to enhance my experience. And that's a huge mistake. When you start out with something new, you work with the garbage that you have or the garbage that is loaned to you. And then you gradually, bit by bit, grab stuff. And thankfully, I've learned that lesson now with VTubing, because there's a lot of stuff that I haven't bought that I think I'm almost ready for. Like I'm gonna get a macro pad or a either a macro pad or a stream deck. I haven't decided yet. It's probably gonna be a macro pad just because those are cheaper for this. But like when I have the VTuber model, then I might need the macro pad. But for now, I don't need that shit. Real good. Do we have everything? Let's do it. I made it, by the way. Hot dog. Oh, God. If I could get the rights to this song to just have this be my Be Right Back screen. This is from Deathloop, which if you have not played Deathloop, you are doing yourself a disservice. It is truly one of the greatest first-person shooters ever made. What the fuck is that? Is that just like a low tree, or is that a fucking spider? What is that? We're gonna go find out. I bet that's just a tree, but man, did that look like a giant spider for a second. Deathloop. Some of the best gun design in a game I've ever seen. Ever. It has the 60s, 70s, and 80s style of like space future gun that like our world actually had for a while. Think about her. This song is one of the sexiest songs in existence, and I don't think anyone can argue against that. What was I talking about? Yeah. I was talking with Boots about this last night, but the design of guns in that, if you look at weaponry made during like the Cold War era, a lot of it was like very situational and niche. Everyone was trying to get a leg up on, the competition in terms of like who is going to have the next big gun. And it turned out, obviously, the AR-15, but that gun is boring as fuck. Even its predecessor, like the Armalite, is just a more interesting gun aesthetically than the AR. But yeah, Deathloop nails the whole like let's give these weird German guys just an impossible amount of shit. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Sorry, that was a hard decision to make there for a second. Yeah, let's give these weird German guys like just an impossible amount of money to is there nowhere for me to hide? I'm gonna run right off the mountain. Uh-oh. Come on. Get up. Get up, you little bastard. We have to go fight the MPLA or something. I don't know that meme. But anyways, yeah. Also, Deathloop has incredible characters. The two characters that you primarily communicate with, the main character and the antagonist, are wonderfully voice acted. Very fascinating little mystery. Fun time loop things, which is hard. I think time loop things are hard to do in video games that make them interesting. But like revisiting areas at certain times and doing certain things at certain times. And then like kind of gradually putting this mystery and like the timeline together in your head is also fun. It's something that you're going to think about after you're done playing it. Like when you like close it for the day and you go to bed and you're like, well, okay, this timeline went this way and this line went this way. Stop killing me. Running away. Running away, yeah. Running away. Why you keep on running? Why you keep on running away? Why you keep on running away? I think we're making good time. Yeah, I think when I died last time, I checked the timer, I was at like 30 minutes. Oh, this has to be enough. This has to be enough. Oh, thank God. I just got a message from my friend at Gen Con, and I'm just like, go find Laura Stringer. Go find Laura Stringer. Go hang out with Laura Stringer. Do yourself a favor. No, shit. God, that's so dumb that I can't drop that. Watch out. Some guys are only about that thing. I wish I could sing like Mika. That man has some fucking vocal range. I used to be able to hit the highest note in I Believe in a Thing Called Love. I don't know if I can do it anymore. I haven't tried it in a long time. But I was able to hit that, especially once at karaoke. And I was so proud of myself. And thank God for the sound guy turning down as I, like, into the mic, just blast it. Oh, my friend's watching Iffy Whitey Way right now, live on stage. Ah, oh, so jealous. So jelly. I'm bummed I'm not going to Unplug this year, but there's always next year. Man, I should just go to West. Like, one, to go to West. Like, I don't give a shit about video games, especially, like, I went to E3 twice. I went to PAX South once, and, like, I gotta tell you, video game conventions, fucking boring. Compared to, like, Unplugged, No thanks. But it's PAX West. Ooze, when did you send that? Are you still watching, Ooze? Thank you for posting on YouTube so that I can know that people are actually watching it there. This is great. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Come again. Yeah, come again. I need to. There's somebody who did a talk on this this song, and like its cultural importance, but mostly just like breaking down what it meant. And I had to find that again because it was really good. Like the message is obvious, like, you know, to both men and women, like the message is clear, but there's more to it than just that, obviously, because, you know, Lauryn Hill's a fucking master. It also makes me like, I don't know. It's always sad to see like a master at their craft or an artist like just keep doing that clearly way when they're like past tired of doing it. Like if you want to be old and just rock the fuck out until you hit the ground, that's awesome. That shit's metal. If that's what you want to do, then do it. But like, man, if you just feel like obligated to, or if that's just like, I don't know. But like Andre 3000, Lauryn Hill, like all of them just kind of bowing out when they were clearly like the absolute tip top at the time, and still kind of like, I don't know anybody who's going to look at Lauryn Hill and go, she was all right back then. She's like, no, she still is goated. I don't know. I shouldn't use lingo ever. I'm gonna, especially when my niece grows up and she starts using her own weird lingo, and I'm gonna be the uncle that gets to like try it out and embarrass her. Or maybe I'll just be terminally online enough to, shit. Know the language. Monopoly dough. We gotta do it. We don't have a choice. Oh my God. Oh, no. Ugh! We're not done yet. You fucking kidding me? Did I just die? Yeah. Did I come back? Yeah. And for those who were watching the stream earlier and who know me, I'm good at all video games forever. And the sooner you accept that, the better time you're going to have in my stream. My name is Possibility, and we're not done here. It's funny that my name basically is Pasta now. Everybody knows me as Pasta. I made a very conscious effort to not tell the people that I work with what I do. I've kept myself as separate from them as possible. Like, be professional, be a good coworker. I'm as charming as usual there, but like, I don't want to hang out with them after work or anything, and I don't want them to know that like I stream. I did let it slip to one guy that my friends call me Pasta, because he introduced me to somebody, and I was like, Pasta. I'm like, nope, wait, I'm sorry. My name is Jack. I'm in my work environment. And so then this fucking guy, the guy that introduced me to this other guy, started calling me Pasta around the office, and I'm like, shut up. Just shut the fuck up. It's not actually a huge deal if like people find out. Um, go do it. Ollie, pop! Go! Climb! Climb, you little fucker. Tau. Sentence. Run on sentence. Ain't no way this is gonna work. This is the end of the run. From here to here to here to here. That right there, that's not a hold. That's bait. Okay. God, I wish my sleepy meter would go down that quick in real life. Oh, it wasn't bait. It wasn't bait. We're good. Just gotta do little steppies. Remember, I talked a little bit about little steppies before, but let's expand on it. We're going to expound on it. I don't know if that's the correct use of the word expound, but we're gonna do that anyways. Little steppies are to ensure that you keep walking on a space that can recharge your stamina. Little steppies are vital to this game. They can make or break a run. And if you don't know little steppies, then you don't know peak. And if you don't know peak, then you don't know victory. You don't know the taste of blood and sweat. Tears are a thing of the past, a waste of water. There is no crying in climbing. Unless you spell climbing really weirdly, in which case, criming. At some point, I'm going to say a line in this song that is one of my favorite lines of all time. And you shall know it by the way that it sounds, because I told you that I was going to do it. It's so fucking good. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. Oh, making my mind slow. Not that. That wasn't the line. It's not here yet. Blah, blah. Oh, little steppies are not going to serve us here. All right, that's okay. We're going to use an anti-rope. Oh, nope. Whew, almost threw it. Does it blow in the wind? That's cool. Annoying, but cool. You got to get my props. Cops, come and try and snatch my crops. These pigs trying to blow my house down. That line right there. Favorite line of all time. God, I love it so much. Oh god, this song's so fucking good. Okay, Suboptimal. What's going on the ledge over here? Is this just sheer? Yeah, it's just sheer. Man, I don't want to use another anti-rope this soon, but I might have to. Maybe not. I got a little extra stamp. Been crazy. Oh, shit. Oh! Damn it. Damn it! Damn it, Kung Fu Hustle soundtrack, you're right, I can do this. I believe. I actually know where the little steppies are. There are little steppies on that ledge, and I gotta do it. I should do a montage to the Song of Peak. All right, so we don't need food. Our weight is so low. There's got to be a place to stand right here. Yes, 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 yes. This is it. This is it. Come on! Use it. Come on. Let's see if we need it without it or not. Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes! I'm pasta ability. And I'm good at all video games forever. In case you haven't heard. Too cold, too cold, too cold. What am I talking about too cold? I have hand warmers. Oh, I don't have hand warmers anymore. We're gonna do this, y'all. More hand warmers. Even more hand warmers. Get in that bag. Get in the bag. Come on, is this not a place to stand? Oh, shit. Oh! Okay. Okay. I get it. I understand. The mountain and I have an understanding. Please be standable. Please be standable. I feel like I shouldn't be getting the same amount of, like, muscle strain from a video game about climbing than I do actual climbing. But here we are. wonder how... I have no idea how close the fog is. I feel like I'm making really kick-ass time, but... Come on, Curol. You can do it. This is it. We have no weight. We have all the stamina in the world. If I can make it to that ridge right fucking there. Oh my god. Little steppies, little steppies. Tiny little... Oh, nope, don't need them. Good. Sometimes you don't need little steppies. And while they're great to have, great to know about, sometimes you don't need them. But if you don't have them, you don't know peak. You don't know peak, you don't know victory. And you'll never make it to Flavortown. Oh, you didn't know that's where Flavortown is? Of course you didn't, because you didn't know little steppies. I will take a first aid kit. In fact, I will take 2. If there are any viewers in Canada, if you could do me a favor and stop having your country be on fire so I could stop breathing it. And so that, you know, woods and stuff would not burn anymore and people would probably not lose their property, that would be nice. I understand that's a very difficult ask, but... Woo! That happened awfully fast. It is a race against the clock. It's going to be so tight. No, we're not going to make it. Oh, we were so close. Damn. All right. Don't have it in it for me for another one. But I will be back. I will be back. Because I am good at all video games forever. Pasta lasagna, don't get any onion.